It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and your grand reveal in Calabasas. Yay! Oh my gosh. So 5 days, right? First day, second day, third day, rain, rain, more rain, earthquake, winds. I mean, short of a bunch of grasshoppers running through. I mean, the pestilence is the only thing that was missing, but we got through it. We had a blast. I want to thank my fabulous group of volunteers that showed up today to help us make really light work of what is always a lot. At the end with all the rock and the top dressings and the cleanup and the loading up Daddy's truck. Oh my goodness, it's just so much work. And they were so wonderful. They came from all over to come help us out. So we always love our volunteers. Okay, remember? Oh, and again, sorry about yesterday, but I didn't want to shoot a video because we had a lot of this done and I didn't want to ruin the grand reveal. So forgive me for going dark yesterday. Meanwhile, let's talk about this. You know, I was sharing with my client that I feel like each and every installation I evolve just a little more as a designer. And sometimes it's, well, okay, it's always because of necessity. It's always necessity. And I had budget restraints on this job that absolutely worked in my favor. I mean, my grandmother, she always used to say that necessity is the mother of invention. And when, you know, when you have to, you get creative. So I brought plants from home. I had a few donated plants, like this beautiful Pachypodium lomerii and a couple of really cool variegated yuccas. I brought those up. I brought up some leftover plants from our Poway job. Um, you know, just kind of, I even took some plants from the client's backyard, but we got her done and I'm thrilled and I wouldn't change a darn thing. This area down here is going to get hammered by the Calabasas sun in the summer. So you will note that all of the plants in this lower section are tough as nails. All of them should do absolutely fine. And think about it. Those of you that know succulents, in 3 years time, they're going to be, some of them 4 and 5 times the size that they are right now. All of the garden is irrigated with subterranean drip. That was all done by Greg. We also were able to reuse the client's existing exterior luminance. So that was also super helpful. What? Oh, yes. And remember the 3 R's of good design: rocks, repetition, restraint. I feel like I'm doing better and better all the time. Really? Greg? Real, he's wanting to pressure wash. That's an added feature now. DFS is now offering power washing at the end of every installation. So, yay. But I brought in, I was going to do a half a yard of black lava, and I decided to make it a yard. And I am so thrilled with the patterning of this rock and how it moves and how it accentuates the mounds. Also, on the fly, I had folks bringing me rubble, and they just asked them to drop it in a pile for me right here. And I got inspired to do, you know, kind of a mock dry stream bed. So where I was scattering the rubble hither and thither, I kind of worked it all together right here. This is a natural downslope. There is natural runoff here. So again, another good rule of design is it needs to make sense, right? So now the water has a decorative place to travel through. So you're welcome, water. Up here in this section also, tough, 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 tough. These are plants that will survive and thrive in the heat. They will also tolerate temperatures that drop down into the 30s, maybe not so much below, but I guess here in Calabasas they can get some chilly nights too. But I'm quite confident that this garden will do so well. The Baccarnia recurvata is such a distraction too. It's so beautiful, and it's been really windy today, and it blows and it makes the most glorious sound. It's, you can't tell because of all of its hair. It's very cousin it, but it's got 4 heads already on it. Also, look at that green screen behind us, the creeping fig. I thought that was going to look really good, and I was right. I mean, we spent so much time cleaning that up and cleaning out underneath it. You can't imagine, but it was absolutely worth it. This is just perfection. Thanks, special thanks to KRC Rock and Bart for delivering us the most gorgeous boulders on earth and this gorgeous rubble. So pretty.
And Hudson for helping.
Hudson for helping move it. Hudson and his family came from up from Palmdale, right? Yeah, they had quite a hoof, and they were very helpful. So this tapestry area, you will note, it is, what time is it now, guys?
A little afternoon.
A little after 12. This is still in the shade. So I'm so happy about that because I did do, or Hannah and I did do some tapestry work in here. And this is the most protected area of the garden. So I went with, my fussier tapestry plants. But I didn't use, a copious amount of them. So we'll just see how it goes. And the client's expectation have been managed. We'll see how it goes as the order of the day. She also had some little special accoutrement that she wanted me to stage. Little garden fairies and a really cute turtle. And a couple of figurines. She was trained as a classical dancer. So I love doing that. When a client has something special and meaningful they'd like to stage in the garden, I'm here for it. So I'm so thankful that she allowed me to bring some of her personality into this installation. So, goodness, what else can I tell you? We're going to, go home. We'll be doing some maintenances next week. We've got some local installations. We may be back up here sooner than later because we've had so much interest from the neighbors in doing this magic in their yards. This irrigation will not be turned on until May. It is February right now. So let that sink in. And then it will run for maybe 10 minutes every couple of weeks. And that'll be it. So the water bill will be low to nothing. That's very exciting. Remember, on March 10th, we are going to be doing a live interactive Zoom where I'm going to be creating a little tapestry in real time. So we will get you more information about that, how to sign up. It's all in the works, but mark your calendars for March 10th. If you'd like to have a little FaceTime with me and watch me do what I do live, that'll be your opportunity. So thanks everybody so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for all your patience through our audio issues. Like I said, I think we've got it figured out now. Oh yeah, and thank you. Thank you to this little guy here for being such a big helper today, and everybody else that has just stepped in to make this dream of all of ours a reality. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your grand reveal in Calabasas and your succulent tip of the day. Bye guys.